This podcast is brought to you by The Motivation, Black-owned, Brooklyn-owned clothing line. We had Touch Money Dollars and Mink on our podcast. Go shop The Motivation. You can find it at tm.apparel on Instagram. The Motivation. You think they make it 45? They make it $4,500 a month?
Yes, nigga. What the hell? Yo, are you crazy?
They don't sell nothing.
How do you figure that?
I'm telling you, son, they do not sell anything in there.
How do you figure that though?
How can we find out?
I don't know them. You just said,
go on Instagram and put on your story. Click yes if you've shopped in IMAX before.
Nigga, these people are not from Canarsie. My friends, the people there is not from Canarsie.
Nah, you have 2,000 followers on Instagram. Somebody is...
No, I don't have 1,600, 2,000 followers on Instagram. Nigga just making shit up. She says anything to make it sound good, son.
I'm bugging.
Son, you sell a nigga a dream, son.
I really thought so. Hold on.
Yo, son, you can sell water to a fish, bro.
What's up, bro?
Y'all want to just jump in or you want me to count you down?
Nah, we can rock.
Yeah, we can jump in. All right. I'm talking about in between this account and your other account.
Nigga, still, no. Most of them people not from Canarsie.
That's impossible. Where are they from? Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. Except 1,800.
No.
1,800 people in between both accounts. If you could be like, yo, who has shopped at IMAX before? Everybody is going to say.
Yo, that's been there since you was a kid. There's no way. There's no way.
It's not because the sales are doing so good.
Son, there's no way, bro. There's no way that.
A lot of truck. Yo, son.
So actually,
a manager. She was like, you heard what she said when we went in there? She like, oh, I've been a manager here. No, I've been working here for so long. I just got promoted to manager 5 months ago.
Nigga, what? How's that so far-fetched?
How much you think she getting paid as a manager there?
Probably $18 an hour.
Come on, that's what I'm saying.
So what are you saying?
More. No, she getting paid more. She's getting more money. She's getting more money.
No, she's not.
She's getting more. And when we went in there, who was in there besides us two?
There was one other person in there.
I know.
Shopping.
I know.
Huh?
It was me, you, and one other person.
Shopping,
yeah. Friday night.
Nigga, it was late at night. It wasn't early. Nigga, we was on our way here. They close at 8. It was 7.
Yes. On a Friday night?
Yes. Train.
It was
people.
Me, you, and one other person there on a Friday night. When is prime shopping hours?
Prime shopping was 5, 6, 4.
Oh, right. We was there at 7.
Nigga, that's not prime shopping hours.
So,
the day is done.
The store cleared out at 6.
Yes. Shit is done, son.
Yo. I don't really want to hot their store up because I don't want to get nobody in trouble.
But listen, the store has been there since we were kids.
No, I get that.
Bro, so you're saying that S&Ds don't sell nothing either? Because them and S&Ds...
Where are they? Right next door.
Right next door. So what? Yo, son.
Yeah, it's a lot of... First of all, nobody even shops at S&Ds.
Nigga,
Wolf, you know what S&Ds is? S&Ds. You ever heard of S&Ds? Wolf. You ever heard S&Ds? Yeah.
No, I never heard of that.
Right. Yeah.
Yo, son. He's from Texas.
It doesn't. Yo. You heard of Macy's?
Of course.
That's one of the biggest franchises in history.
In the world.
Yo, son. You comparing S&Ds to Macy's?
So on what other level is S&Ds? Like, give me another store. And don't say IMAX. Just give me another store besides what's on S&D's level, you think?
Like a regular convenience store. That's a regular convenience store.
No, it's not. It's a clothing store. What's another?
It's a regular clothing store.
What's another one that's on the same line as that? Like on the same
Ross
level?
Or some shit like that? Like Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls?
No, it's not on that. No.
Oh.
No. It's not like that. It's more like...
Watch this.
Nigga. Like...
Watch this.
Raggabury, stuff like underground stores. Like it's an underground store. It's not a super mainstream store.
What's Raggabury?
It's fine. Oh my God, son.
S&D, listen, nobody shops at... People used to shop at S&Ds back in like the early 2000s. You would go there, you would get a nice pair of jeans, a shirt. The fact that they're still open right now and nobody shops there lets me know
that's mostly
that money is being...
Yo, son, stop saying that.
I'm telling you, that money is being ran through there another way because nobody shops there. First of all, everybody shops online.
Yo,
most of the consumers shop online. Most of your regular consumer is buying their merchandise online.
Now, yes.
Right. So S&Ds doesn't even have a website to buy.
How do you know that? Google it. Google it.
Gosh, yo.
Google it.
You really doing this? They don't have They're not shipping any clothes out. S&D's is not shipping any clothes out. What is it? SNDs or
S&Ds.
and?
Yes. There's more than one.
No, yeah.
There's one. There's one by me and there's one on North Street.
Church. Yeah, I know. No, I'm not saying.
So what are you saying? Are you saying like no?
You can order stuff online? No.
No, you can't order stuff. It's in
I know
store.
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
So you saying they have two spots like that?
No, we just got finished saying that the regular consumer buys their clothes online.
Yes.
They don't sell nothing. You can't get nothing online from them. You have to be in person.
But a lot of West Indian and Korean people shop from places like that. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Buying their stuff online.
No, they not.
Who?
My grandmother don't buy nothing online. She still goes to the store.
Your grandmother is not shopping from S&D's though.
No, because she's not a kid. But she's.
So now, all right. So now we're good. So we gotta. So kids shop at S&D's.
Can we introduce the podcast?
No. Because I don't want to incriminate the stores either.
You are.
Sort of, kind of. But they've been doing it so long that they're way ahead of me. Like they're running money through there. They're way ahead of me. They're way ahead of me.
Yo, can you introduce the podcast, please?
Store been open 20 years. No online. You would think like, Wolf, if you order the store and you know that marketing is changing and the way the consumers is buying merchandise is mainly online. If you're owning a store, you're going to make sure we have a website and that whatever we have in a store, you can purchase online.
Sure, definitely.
All right.
They ain't do that shit. They ain't give two shits.
But you gotta understand,
buy online.
Rockaway Parkway is high foot action. High foot action.
Oh.
All right, so let's do this. Let's do a test. Are you
kidding me?
Yo, I see you on Friday, right? I think we had to pass by that area to get to the game on Friday.
Yeah, we did.
This Friday coming up.
Oh yeah.
I think we had to pass by that area.
Yeah, we do.
We will literally drive by. You can just look and see if people are in there. At that time, just check.
How many people you think is gonna be in there?
About like 10, 15 people.
No.
All right, we can check.
Give or take, not including the people who work there. Give or take, I would say 5 max.
This nigga is crazy.
Not including people who work with the. Yeah.
So you underestimate.
And the 5, they're probably paying a couple people just to come in there and act like.
I actually seen people shopping iMac. Like I've seen it plenty of times. Plenty of times. This nigga's crazy.
You see me go there and buy 2 hats.
This nigga is crazy, son. Yo, so this nigga is crazy, son.
That is wild, man. All right, let's start this podcast. We're back. It's just me and Skills. So we are back with the Rrpodcast. New scenery. Let me see how we look.
We look out here.
Yeah, new scenery. Yeah, new scenery. You want to introduce yourself?
I go by the name of Skills.
My name is Skills. All right. Change of events happened today. We were supposed to have 2 guests. Crazy shit happened.
Word.
Yeah, some crazy shit happened. So we definitely want to excuse both of those gentlemen. But we're in not a new space, but this is a new studio to us. And yeah, man, so I want to recap. Actually, sorry, keep the regular format. Let's do the mental health check-in at the top of the year, January. I want to say my mental health is about a 7.5, 8. I'm gonna say 8, not 7.5. Definitely an 8. I'm at an 8 right now. Things are okay. I feel like a lot of things is transitioning for me. Pod is transitioning. Sports wise, I'm no longer at the school that I was at before. I'm at a new school, so I'm transitioning into meeting new students, new coaches. I'm just in a transitional phase right now. You can even say I'm in a transitional phase as far as my love life is concerned. Ish, what's good, man?
Ish, what's going on, player?
You good? So yeah, I'm at about an 8. I'm at about an 8 right now.
I am at about. I think Ish is blocking the camera. You blocking the camera? Nah, he's not.
No, he's good. Yeah.
I just can't see a train. Nah. I said no. I said you blacking. My bad.
That's the jokes we used to do when we were younger.
They had a flashback.
I'm at like a 5. I'm at like
5 right now?
Yeah, I'm at
It
like
was
a
way
5.
better after the PS5. No pun intended.
That's funny. Yeah.
right.
Yeah, my baby girl got me a PS5.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. I thought it was way higher than that.
But, you know, my man passed. My man DJ Donald, man from Texas, God rest his soul, passed from COVID. Yeah, respiratory issues. Yeah, that hit me kind of hard. You know, I met him like about 6 years ago, 7 years, about 6, 7 years ago. It's weird how I met him, but we developed a real, like, just a bond. Like, nigga was just a cool ass nigga, man. Like, I met him in 2015. You remember when we first started playing in the Madden leagues? When we was young, like when we very first started in the suites.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I met
Suites?
when we was in the suites, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we really learned how to play the game because the niggas started wilding.
Yeah.
But he invited me to his league, whatever, and from there it's like we're playing all year round, so we're talking a lot more. So it goes from we just talking about Madden compared now we start talking about each other's lives. I'm into music and he got people that he know that rap, so he just connect me with them, and. I developed a friendship with him, like a real friendship. He was a cool ass nigga, man. He used to hit me about New York shit. I used to hit him about Texas stuff, football. He's a Cowboys fan. I'm a Steelers fan. Feel me? So like,
how'd you find out about his passing?
they wrote it because in the league we still had a league together, like to this day. So it's been going on for 7 years.
He was running the league still?
Yeah, no, he was running the league the whole time.
Oh wow.
Crazy, I was talking to him the day before, not knowing that he's in the hospital. We talking about a trade, like but he's not. He didn't tell nobody what happened. Then his wife posted it.
On the Facebook page?
On the Facebook page, and then they posted it on the in the league page. The other people that run the league, they posted on the league page. The league hasn't started back up since he passed, so that shit
hasn't started back up.
Yeah, it hasn't started because he was the main commish. One and two, it's just like he's just one of those people like you could like he was that much involved in the league, and like everybody was cool with him outside of it. So I'm all the way in New York, and he affected me. Him passing affected me, and I never met him in person, so that should say a lot.
Wow.
So he passed and that happened, and then like 2 days later my computer crashed. Yo, Wolf. Now I tell you this. It's 2:00 in the morning. I'm working on my computer, just like trying to I'm organizing stuff on my computer, and it just blacks out. And this happened before. It just blacked out. But when it came back, I pushed the button for it to come back, it came back with a globe rotating. I'm like, this didn't just happen. So I'm
crazy.
Yo, I was just so hot. I was so hot. I was so mad. I like, you know what? Fuck it, I gotta buy a new computer. I could have got it fixed. I would have got it fixed, but at the end of the day, my computer's on its last legs anyways. I had that since 2012.
I'm about to say that shit ran a good. Yeah, I said the same thing. It ran a good course. When you hit me up about the computer situation, that shit really hit home with me. And I joke about it a lot. Like I posted the other day, I said that actually Ish hit me up about it. I basically was saying like I joke about my problems. Like I'm dealing with real shit in real life, but I put it out there in a joking way. And I did the same shit with the computer situation. Like 3-4 years ago.
On the pod.
On the pod. Very good episode. And, you know, we was drinking, having a good time, and I spilled the Hennessy on the laptop.
Because he was trying to show the person on live.
I had my phone on my laptop, and they say, yo, you don't got nothing in your cup. And I was trying to show the person on live that I had Hennessy in my cup, and I spilled the cup of Hennessy on my laptop. Now, that shit hit me harder than... So prior to that, I was DJing like on a regular. After that shit happened, and they said that they couldn't recover any of my files, yo...
I remember that conversation I had with you too. You had to get a new laptop and all.
I was speechless. Yo, I'm sitting there with a brand new laptop, 10,000 songs gone. Like
probably more.
No music is organized. And I'm looking at this computer, I'm in my crib, And I'm in such disbelief. I'm looking at the computer. It's looking back at me. And I'm like, yo, everything is gone. And I tried to, and I don't know if this has happened to everybody else because a lot of people have their stuff backed up on like an external hard drive or something.
On the cloud.
On the cloud. I had nothing backed up. So I found myself downloading songs that was just discouraging to me. Like I'm downloading Let's Get Married, the remix with Jermaine Dupri. And I'm trying, so in my head, I'm trying to catch myself up from crates that I had. And I'm like,
Shit you've been collecting.
that I've been collecting for years.
Damn.
I'm downloading Before I Let Go by Frankie Beverly and Maze. And I'm like, yo, what am I doing, son? Do I think I'm gonna recreate all my crates again? Like I'm sitting there and literally that's when it dawned on me, like, yo, your DJing days may be over. Like the shit may be over.
You know what's funny? Like when my computer crashed, right? My computer crashed. I'm hot, but I'm happy for one thing only because I literally backed up my computer a week before. Like,
Wow.
A week before because my computer was bugging out. I'm like, all right, let me
You
just.
saw it coming a little bit.
Yeah. That boy was on his last wheel.
Yeah.
Shirley, she was on her last.
Yeah. So you saw it coming a little bit.
So that happened. You know what? I realized I didn't back up. I didn't back up none of my DJ music. Not one song. Nigga, I have over, say, 20, 30,000 songs, bro. Not one I backed up. And when I looked at my hard drive, 'cause I plugged into my sister's things to see what I got there, all my production stuff is there. Not one of my DJ songs is there. I'm like,
Yo.
And that's when I realized, like, I DJ, but like, my DJ days is no. I've been said that a long time ago, but my DJ days is like numbered for real.
Well, you had 20,000 songs on your computer, bro?
Yeah, on my computer.
God.
Yeah.
Now that DJ life was it, son. Like,
That's crazy.
you understand? That's how me and Train reconnected too. Like, if you really think about it,
man.
that's how we reconnected.
Yo, I was literally like, that's all I was doing at one point was just like downloading music, putting them into crates. Downloading music, putting them into crates. That's all I was doing. And I made sure I had maybe about like 60, 70 crates detailed. Like, yo, these are the songs you're going to play if you get booked for a baby shower. These are the songs you're going to play if you get booked for a gig that's the crowd is under 17 years old. And then I was trying to download it and recreate those same crates.
Yeah, that shit's tough.
I'm like, yo, how long is this going to really take me?
It'll take months, bro. Because that took years of compilation, son.
Yeah,
That's years of compilation.
Like, I felt like the other day somebody asked me, yo, have you ever been depressed? And I said, nah, I don't think I've ever been depressed. And then I sat there, like that later that evening, and I was like, yo, I was depressed. I was depressed and I was in denial because people was hitting me up to do gigs and I was still accepting them, knowing damn well I was not prepared to do them gigs.
Yeah, because I remember you used to take Corey DJ.
Yeah.
You took Corey laptop. I remember that.
I was not prepared to do no gig. They were like, yo, hey, you want to DJ this party? And that's when I started bringing Nick around. Started using Nick as a crutch. I'm like, yo, maybe he could take the ease off. Like, if I can't go 3 hours straight, I'll bring Nick. And if I run out of music or if I run out of thoughts and sets to play, I'm going to just put Nick on. And that's what I was doing. But I wouldn't turn down. Like, it was ridiculous. I was in the night. I'm walking around with this brand new computer with 7 crates. Yo, it was like so embarrassing, man. I still haven't even came, to be honest, I still haven't came to terms that I'm not DJing anymore. I remember at one point I did say, I'm done DJing.
Yeah, I just promote.
Yeah.
But then I remember you got on the turntables.
Yeah, then I went back on again.
Yeah, I remember.
I went back on again. So I'm still like, and that's what I'm trying to do, like this year, is accept that fact and fully move on from it. Because the shit is like,
All right.
shit is tough.
All right, so with that being said, so we just got out, we in the new year now. How you feeling about 2021 and what you gonna take from 2021 into 2022 and what's like you learned, like lessons and whatnot? You had a couple.
So these last 2 years, I've been trying to like make moves for things that I was planning to do or planning for in like 2018, 2019. So 2018, 2019, I was trying to set up for 2020. Remember I was talking about 2020 so highly?
Yeah. We said
Yeah.
it was going on.
That shit threw me for a
It
loop.
was going on track though.
Yeah, yo. I thought 2020 was gonna be like the best year ever in life.
Your Jordan year.
Yeah. Like 2019, I'm like, yo, even 2018, I'm like, yo, 2019 is gonna be all right, but 2020 is gonna be like super, super wavy. But that shit threw me for a loop. So now I'm kind of like in the same space that I was in 2018, 2019. So these next 2 years, I'm probably gonna be like super low key, and just try to take another step up in life in 2024. So 2022 and 2023, it's gonna be. I can already see it right now, even with the podcast. Like we're transitioning right now.
Big shift.
Yeah, huge shift. And then we have to. So essentially, I really live in the moment, but I'm trying to start living in the moment.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I hate living in the moment.
Yeah, I've dealt with repercussions of you living in the moment. Like,
Yeah.
I deal with that often.
I actually hate living in the moment. I like to live life kind of living like ahead. But yeah, so I know we're in like a transition phase right now, and we have to get settled in this new space, in this new just whole atmosphere that we're doing right now.
And a new vibe that we create.
And a new vibe that we're creating. Usually I'm kind of looking ahead, but I'm like, yo, let me stop looking ahead for a second and just take care of like what's in front of us right now. As far as like things that I've learned, I learned you don't really have to like, yo, have you ever thought about deactivating your Instagram?
Yeah.
Why you never did it?
Cause I like to watch basketball and music stuff on there. So like at times I may be disconnected with the new music that's coming out, or at times I just want to see like certain basketball players that's like spotlighted and stuff like that. Like some people, I really only use that for that. And then when I get really bored, say like it's late at night, I can't go to sleep, I'll use it for like for comic relief.
Do you think it's poison?
Poison
Yeah.
is tough.
Mental poison.
It's not poison. It's just what you decide to consume.
What you gotta say? Because I've been waiting to talk on this topic for.
So I watched one thing that like I was trying to put into words, right? And then I watched something last year called Social Dilemma.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Yeah.
watched it. And they put it into words finally of what social media is doing to the world. It preys on the 7 deadliest sins. And although there are good things from social media, jealousy, greed, envy, all of those things come like you. It's a circle. So like think of Harry Potter, Hogwarts, them shits that just circle.
Right. Yeah.
What circles social media
I-
all the time?
No, I honestly. So another transparent moment. I wanted to delete my Instagram.
Delete?
Deactivate.
So you want to delete which one? Your business page or all of them?
Just my DJ page.
Oh, DJ Train?
page. Yeah.
Your main page.
Yeah, my main page. I wanted to deactivate it. And man, it was a nasty feeling. First of all, I don't like people telling me what to do. And I feel like my Instagram account has me in a chokehold. Because it's saying like, yo, you cannot delete me. Like that's what I feel like my Instagram is telling me, yo, you need me. Yo, dead ass. Cause it's like you promote your business on here, you promote your podcast on here. You can't delete me. You need me. It's telling me you need me. And I'm gonna say I don't need you.
You want to say that, but in reality, in the age that we're in and just the shift that society's going in, you do need some form of
And
social
that's what
communication.
sucks.
I know, you need some type of social. It may not have to be Instagram, so the pictures and stuff like that. I know people that don't got Instagram but got Twitters because they would just rather have the conversation compared to all the pictures and stuff like that. So like, you do need it though, because you are a brand yourself.
And that's what sucks. It's like, can I, like...
Until you become to the point where you're bigger than the brand, and like, no matter what, however you move, you're the product or whatever is going to sell. Like,
How would you ever get it out?
Your name is enough. Like, say somebody wants you to DJ, they'll just reach out to you directly. They want to have to check your socials.
No, how would you get what you're doing or your brands out there without having a social media?
Everybody else will do it for you because you're that big.
Wow.
Because look at somebody like Jay-Z. Jay-Z has no social media, but he's that big. That's the extreme. He's the extreme, but he's just the
highest of all highs.
But he's the first example that came to my head. But that's when you come to that point. Not even.
There's not so many people that can really do that.
It's not.
And that sucks. Yo, that, like, lately, these last 2-3 months, I've been trying to delete my social media, and it's basically been saying, yo, you cannot delete me. You need me. And I want to delete it because I want to step away because that shit is too much, man. Even, this may sound crazy and probably gonna get backlash for it, but even the display of women, that shit is too much.
Talk about it.
That shit is too much, son.
Elaborate.
Let's talk about it.
Yo, it is too much, son. I can't.
Let's talk about it.
Yo, this shit has been like driving me nuts, son. Just a display of women, it's like,
It's too crazy.
it's too much.
You know why I'm showing you that? Because that's what you like.
And that's a distraction.
You know what's crazy?
It's a distraction.
You know what's crazy? My algorithm, I don't really see that many naked women on my algorithm.
No, I didn't say naked. No, I didn't say naked. I'm just saying women, period.
Yeah,
Oh.
shorties, yeah.
It's just showing women. And I want to take a step back from that. I'm like, yo,
I don't need to see that right now.
yeah, stop showing me that. I'm even following like mad sports stuff, mad music stuff. I'm following artists that I have no interest in.
And there's no, because I hear you, bro, and I've felt that chokehold before. I felt the conversation. Hell, I've even been like, okay, this is coming, like, I have to, with God, like, nigga, are you, like, you, but what I learned, and one of the most important things that's helped me, is intention. Like, before that moment, I really never used to pay attention to my intention when I clicked on social media.
Yeah.
I never paid attention to my mood, my affect. Sometimes I've clicked on social media to be like, you really just want a dopamine rush right now.
Yeah.
Like, you know your intention to be, like, so once you're able to look at it and be like, yo, sometimes you scroll through it, right? And I'll be scrolling and I'll be like, yo, I don't want to scroll. And I had to learn that because my intention right now is to do something else. Like, it's intentional.
And it wastes a lot of time.
A lot.
I find myself waking up.
Your first thing to do is click social media. Yeah, that's tough. I actually broke out of that habit.
What the fuck? I'm like, yo, what am I doing?
I had to train myself to do that. Actually wake up and I'll sit there and I'll look in the ceiling, think, I'll pray. I typically pray, look in the ceiling, stuff like that, and just like get my mind right before I actually move.
It's bad, man. It's bad, man. I've been trying to find ways to take a step back from social media.
You took a hiatus recently though, not too long ago, probably like 6 months ago.
It don't even be working like how I want it to work though. It don't even be.
How long was the hiatus?
Like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, like 2-3 weeks. And it's like, why do I even care to get back on? Like, if I could just detach myself from social media and what it's putting in my face, even like, shit is crazy, yo. I could be in the crib and scariest shit ever. I'm in the crib and I'm on the phone and I'm talking about the new Taco Bell wings.
Oh, man.
Nah.
Yeah.
I went on Facebook
Yeah. It's different.
and the Taco Bell wings was right there.
It's different, bro. It is different.
I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing to me?
It's different.
Yo, y'all controlling, y'all listening to me? Y'all putting things in my face?
Yeah, that shit is.
You a customer, bro. That's all.
Yo, I'm like, yo, why is it like, why? I need to like, I don't know. I need to like take a step back. I need to like kind of regroup And that's what I'm trying to do for like 2022. I don't know how I'm gonna do it because we still gotta promote the pod.
Yeah, you still on it. Still got to promote.
You still gotta promote the pod. You still gotta
You could pay somebody to do that though if you really wanted to.
and try to you gotta be engaged. Like it's all about engagement now on social media. So you still gotta be engaged with people.
Yeah, totally.
They're commenting. You gotta comment back, laugh, ha ha.
What's the worst aspect of it for you though? Like, we'll just get down to the real bottom of it. Like, what's the worst part of it?
The women.
The women. Okay.
Just stop. Yo, I've been unfollowing like crazy. Yo, I've been unfollowing like crazy.
They still
Unfollow.
Women though, let's break it down. Like, what kind of women? Like the women who be twerking? Is they regular girls with?
Yo, Wolves.
What kind of women we talking about?
All sorts of women. Like I'm literally. So what Instagram do to me? I don't know how, because I don't even like pictures. I don't even like pictures anymore. But what Instagram does to me, shit is terrible. They put like the women that they think I'm most attractive to in the story thing at the top. So they be the first ones there when I open my phone up. So it would be like a couple of them, Lou, like it just be some weird, just to like keep the normal shit happening. There'll be a couple of them, Lou, and I'm like, yo, I really want to talk to somebody about this. And the girl that I'm trying to be with, that conversation will be hard for her.
What conversation?
The conversation of like, yo, I'm trying to get off of Instagram because Instagram is just putting women in my face. That conversation would be hard for me to have with her. I know it would.
She hears it now.
Oh, she's gonna hear it now. And it probably still won't be spoken of, but that's where I'm at right now. Like,
So you ever consider going to therapy?
it's no therapy for that.
It is.
Yo, they have us fucked. They have me fucked. Yo, nah.
There's therapy for that though.
Yo,
It's therapy. It's like
you hear me out, please.
Nah, go ahead.
The therapist can't, because I need it to promote the pod, to promote the shop. If we
Football.
have events, to promote the events
Football.
for football, because I need to be on it. The therapist would essentially say, well, just cut back from it. Cut back from being on it.
Right.
You understand?
How do you know that? You haven't tried it, have you?
Because what else can they say?
I'm
Unfollow?
not licensed.
They would have to literally like take my phone or know some kind of hack in the algorithm where they could possibly change the algorithm so I don't see these things unless I search for it.
Can I say something though?
Absolutely.
I think honestly, the social media, it's a reflection of your mind, bro. You know what I mean? I think that the way that it tracks you, it might track you for 300 out of the year, right? 365 days. Let's say like 50 of them days, you was on your whole shit. You was looking at the girls who was throwing their ass around, shit like that.
Yep.
It took that pattern and it was like, bet, I know who he is. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna show that to you in your Explore feed. Through the girls you follow, they're gonna put them stories at the top as soon as you open the app first thing in the morning. I think cause like you're saying, you really can't get around social media. So I think the best, healthiest thing you can do is start changing how you use it. You know what I mean? Like my social media be showing me animals and shit because I like that shit.
Yo, so that's what I said. So you know how I said Lou would be at the top? So my social media will show a twerking video and like, you know how the reels come up like side by side?
Yeah.
It will show a twerking video and then pit bulls. And then twerk.
Oh God.
Yo.
Oh God.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, twerking to a pit is crazy.
Yo.
Twerking to a pit.
What Wolf is saying. The way they even do it is to track your mind.
It's a reflection.
It's a direct reflection. So
Yo, I just opened up my Instagram. Yo, you see what's going on to me? You see what's happening?
Let's see what
I
happens.
swear, I just say, yo, let me see.
You damn near gotta put it to the screen.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
Yo,
Niggas need content.
yo, I literally just opened. Yo,
And my
I
shit-
just opened.
My shit's some sports shit.
Let me see.
everybody opens
Like, yo, I just opened up my grid because I was gonna show you how my reels are set up and how they show me like these TikToks. Like they'll show me like animal stuff.
It's my cousin's birthday, so his on there. But my story though, I'm not gonna lie. Before I was in a committed relationship, baby, if you're seeing this, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
The first 3 women on my story is shorties that I used to rock with a long time ago.
right, yeah,
Nah, you know what's crazy? Every girl, like, say I used to deal with them, and like I stopped talking to them on social media. I block their story, like their story. It looks like I'm thirsty over you. Keep looking in your story, mind you. You're the first person there, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna click here because I want to see everybody else's. So I'll start right here. So I blocked their story. Sometimes you just gotta block certain stories. Like you don't gotta delete the person.
So I just been unfollowing. So right now, like you just said about the whole transitioning, I'm trying to transition back to settling down, and kind of building with one person. But I can say this on air because I let her know I gotta clear myself out. I gotta clear all this shit out before, because I don't want to go into no relationship or no situation
with no baggage.
Yeah, or just with like just a fucked up mental. Like you gotta have a clear mental. You gotta go in there with full transparency and be ready to pretty much talk about everything, especially everything we're talking about right now.
You know, it's crazy. I speak to you a lot. Like, you're one of the people I speak to the most. And, huh?
He
said damn?
He said damn.
I'm sorry. I see him like 4 times a week.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
But what I've realized, you said that you're dealing with it, you're working on it now, it's just like you just at a space where you realize you just gotta face it and deal with certain things, like things that you used to avoid a lot. Cause like, I brush this under the rug type of nigga. Like,
Definitely.
Like you brush under the rug, but
definitely,
it's gonna be a conscious effort for you to get past that stage. And I think you need to stop like just leaving in the middle of things too. Like I think you should let people know when you're leaving and stuff like that. Like that's really like very important. Like he did it to me today. Yo, listen to me, Ish. We're in practice, right? Mind you, our kids is bad as hell right now. They've been wilding lately. So we having like a team meeting, and then I said, his pops come in, and then we tell him what's happening. He's like, all right, you know what? Let's take him to the stairs. Let's do stairs. Train says, yo, all right, let me go to the office real quick. Meet y'all in the staircase. I get a text 2 minutes later. Yo, I had to cut. He said I had to leave. I got to go to weight training.
Breeze.
I had to breeze. My bad. I had to breeze. I had to go to weight training. You know, I responded, and once you said you had to go to the office, I knew it was over. Like I know him that much. I don't hold him to that. To some things, like I just don't hold him to.
Yeah. All right. So me and Rick Ross have a lot in common.
Nigga.
Okay. Wait, hold on.
Okay.
What's good with you?
Me and Rick Ross have a lot in common. I have a thing where I don't like saying bye. Even I don't like saying see you later. Like some people be like, oh, just say you. I don't like saying see you later. So what I typically do, let's say we at like a game night and I'm ready to leave. I'm not gonna stop the whole game night and be like, yo, guys, I'm out. Y'all have a good night. I'm probably not gonna do that. My exit is gonna look something like this. Yo, where's the bathroom? Oh, shit, it's right down the hall, hang a right, right there, you can't miss it. Bet. I go use the bathroom.
And then you out.
And I'm out.
You
know? And then I'll send whoever I'm with a text, yo, I'll breathe. I just, I had to cut, get home safe, blah, blah, blah. Boom.
Yo, literally takes you 2 seconds. Mm-hmm. It takes you 2 seconds, yo. I've mastered this shit, yo. I'm gonna holler at you later, y'all. Like, especially in a room of people that like you don't even really deal with like that. It's just even easier then, yo. I'm gonna holler at y'all later.
Have a good night.
Yo, later, y'all. That's it.
So, I don't know why, because I don't have any, I can honestly say, and being transparent, I don't have any abandonment issues. Like, I don't think I do. Maybe I didn't think about it. But I don't, off the top of my head, I can't say that somebody has left my life without.
Saying goodbye.
Yeah, so I can't say it's that. Right now, I don't know what it is.
All right, so that's something I be out looking to too.
Yeah, I don't really know what it is.
That's definitely where the therapists come in.
A therapist yeah,
Because there is something to that. Who knows what it is, but there's something to it.
definitely. No, it's definitely and I've been doing this shit.
Yeah, since before you knew me.
Yeah, I've been doing this shit for some time.
Before you knew me the second time.
Yeah. I've been doing this for a minute, and I can't really think.
In my head, I'm like, maybe somebody said bye to you that never wanted to say bye. And now
I don't want to be shallow and say it was a girl, but
I wouldn't be surprised. Women have left a real traumatic scar in your life.
not on the terms of just. I don't think I've been ghosted that many times.
That many times.
Are you
Everybody's-
Is that what it is? Are you?
I was the only child for like 15, 16 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so shit.
It's giving loner energy.
Yeah, I could chill out by myself. Even when we had the
Not really.
when we had the quarantine thing, when everything got shut down, I was pretty cool. I was cool by myself.
Nah,
yeah.
you was going by your family a lot. Like you're very.
Nah, they wouldn't allow me over.
Nah, you really family oriented. Like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So like,
for sure.
I've realized with just dealing with you is just you do like people around. Although you don't want to deal with them all day, but you do like people just know that people are there. Like
It spurts.
yeah, because like it's like security. For
Even
you.
when so take it like this. Even when we lived together, I was in my room a lot.
Yeah,
Like
but you would never live by yourself though.
I live by myself.
You did?
This just got crazy.
He don't live by himself right now.
Before I got this, yeah. He came though. He knew I lived by myself. No, he's actually been there and he knew I was by myself. I wouldn't got a dog and it was just me and the dog. You forgot?
That's why he got the look. He got a dog.
No.
And it's just him, the dog.
No.
Yeah,
So
he got a dog.
that's another weird fixation that I have.
It's dogs, but we know that though.
Is just dogs.
But that's a betterment issue. They let the dog.
Nah, yeah, they might.
I
don't know.
Remember they let the dog at the park?
like the dog needs you.
No, the dog left him.
The dog didn't leave me. They took the dog and it took my dog when I was a child away from me.
Bro, who was they?
And they took him to my grandmother had somebody do the dirty work. They had
Always the grandma.
They had somebody go in the backyard, take the dog to Prospect Park, and they tied my dog to a tree. Not hung him, but just tied the dog to the tree. They didn't hang the dog. They didn't hang the
That
dog.
would've been crazy.
Hey, yo, Peter, we respect animals.
Yeah. They didn't hang the dog, but they tied the dog to the tree and shit, left my dog there. That shit was some crazy shit.
That's
That was some crazy shit.
crazy.
So now, pretty much everywhere I go, I pretty much get a dog. And that's what's been happening in the last like 5 years.
Yeah, I know, nigga.
Yeah.
I've dealt with one of them.
I've been yeah. I've been getting under any circumstance too. Like even an irrational circumstance, 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna get a dog.
What kind of dogs you like?
I like pit bulls. Yeah. So I got two pit bulls now. Fortunately, I had the space to actually have them this time. But before this,
He's having pits. He had 2 pits in a 4-bedroom apartment that was the size of this, and the living room was about half of this room.
shit was
And he had the dogs living in the living room. That living room was their living room.
That shit was
Like,
pretty
we didn't go in after a certain period of time. We stopped going in that living room.
the shit was pretty ridiculous. I can say that. Ish, I can say that right now. The shit was pretty ridiculous. But yeah, man. So yeah, how was last year? What was your top moments of last year? If you had to say your top 3 months,
Top 3 months.
I like to break the year down in months. Yeah.
So my top 3 months have to be May.
Your birthday dinner. That shit was
My-
classy. That shit
my
was really classy.
My birthday, just in general, just that.
You probably got to do that again. I think you should do that again.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think in 35, but like it'll probably.
Nah, just have the dinner where everybody dresses up. You should do that again.
Oh, like a dinner, like a ball.
Yeah, the same concept you had. Everybody has to dress up. You have a dinner. Same thing. That shit was smooth. I like that shit. I like shit like that now that I'm about to be 30. Yeah, I like shit like that.
So that May, yeah, that was just a beautiful month. It just itself. Shit, I say like August.
August, okay.
I got into a real groove around August, September, like a real groove. Like I felt like my ears was working better. Cause I had an ear infection for a real long time. If nobody knew, like I had a really bad ear infection. But Train has this joke that says something's always wrong with me.
Yeah.
But I had a really bad ear.
Yo, best insurance, yo. Best insurance for it.
Yo, I had a bad ear infection, so like my ear started getting good, and with my ear getting good, I just felt like my connection to music was just a lot higher, and it was just like I just more in tune around that time, August, and probably December, cause I can get the year over with, and I seen like it's crazy, cause I was with Lavarsity like a couple of days ago. Ish was there too. We had a real deep conversation. We typically do this when we hang out, like. It isn't like, it's like we hang out. There's not a time that we don't have like a real serious kind of like one of them like brotherly love conversations.
That was high?
Yeah. Oh, high? Nah, we wasn't high yet. We got high later. But it was like a real brother to brother conversation.
Put that in the docket that we got to speak about
What?
this new age weed. This shit is getting too strong. But, we got to speak about that shit seriously.
But what you call it? So in the conversation, he said basically, yo, don't look at the end result. Stop looking at the end result and look at the little goals that you've accomplished along the way. And look at everything that you've done to get you to where you at now. Although it may not feel grand, those little things add up.
Yeah, they add up, yeah.
So like sure. he basically like, I knew that already, but it's just good to hear somebody else say it.
Yeah.
So around December time, it was just like, I could see everything just adding up. Like I could see like, you could feel the energy shifting. Like the energy was just like, and my man just passed and like, I was just now getting out of that funk also.
Yeah.
So like you just felt the shift in like the world and I don't know, but those are the top 3 months for me. What I really learned from 2021 was you gotta give people grace and love on your people, bro. Like you don't know how long they gonna be here for.
Yeah, man. That shit's
It's crazy. Like in the past, say, 4 years, mind you, from the ages of since I was a kid, basically, till the past 5 years, I never really dealt with death. Like death was never like a part of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I lose my cousin.
Yeah.
3 friends. Family, extended family. I lose extended family. Like, I mean, I know them personally. I may not be close to them. I lose extended family. I hear about people that I grew up with getting killed. Like, like I've heard about, in the past 3 years, I heard about 4 different people that I've grown up with being killed or dying. It's people that we went to school with passing. Yeah. All that being said is like, it just made me just have a realization with life and like, yo, you gotta love the people around you. You gotta let them know you love them too. Like, you gotta let people know, like, yo, I love you, I appreciate you, I value you, like, you my homie. Like, even small gestures, like getting them a gift or like giving them something. Now, it don't have to be nothing crazy. Like, just give them something. Like, let them know, like, yo, my nigga, I appreciate you. This, that, to the third. Hey, I appreciate you. Like, I got something for Dave, but Dave doesn't come to New York. I don't know how to get it to him.
You did?
Yeah, I got something for Dave in my crib.
Yeah, I gotta say that's one thing about you. Like, you don't mind showing emotion to the homies. One day I'll get there.
Now, you said I love you back, though.
Yeah, that shit felt like
He said
that shit felt.
He said,
oh,
she said it back.
I feel like
I really don't know.
my homies, like if I can't tell my homies I love them.
Nah, both of y'all are definitely like tapped in mentally, emotionally with not having a problem with expressing your emotions to your friends. I'm trying. Am I there? Not even close. Shit is tough. I don't know why. Yo, for the people listening, I haven't had like a bad childhood either. Like it may sound like it, nah. Because
Everyone that's diagnosed
I'm listening back to myself like, yo, I had like both my parents was really cool, very supportive family. Things were okay. So I don't know why, but shit, I mean, I'm just like that. I don't know, like shit.
Therapists will help though. They'll help you out.
I think you should look into therapy, man. We talked about this in the chat.
So I had a therapist. I actually got to go back. She's pretty. I don't have the insurance that you have, so she's pretty expensive. She's pretty expensive, you know.
Oh, son.
So paying per session, it was getting pretty pricey. She helped me out. Black lady. She was she looked like she's in her 50s. She was really, really nice. Even the time that we had for the session, we went like 30 minutes over. It wasn't a problem because she seemed like she was really genuinely trying to help me. Mm-hmm. So that's what I really respected about what she was doing. Like when you go over the time, you know, some therapists be like, all right, you know, that's our time. Mm-hmm. I'll see you another time, well, which means another payment. Mm-hmm. But she was really helpful. But yeah, I definitely should see her a little more. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna get cured that fast.
It's not really getting cured. It's just like working on yourself, bro. It's a process. You got to work on yourself. Like you worked on everything else. Now just work on your mental, bro. Like I think you're one of my friends that's put himself in position to like win. You put yourself there. Like you may not have be where you want to be, but you put yourself in position. Like you're not behind per se. And society norms.
Yeah,
society
it's
norms.
Another thing about social media that everybody wants to post. Everybody wants to post like what they're doing and what kind of like level up they're making. And I feel like they do it, well, most of them do it because they want to be congratulated and accepted by others.
And recognized, yeah.
That shit is so toxic to me. When I bought the crib, I made it my business. I'm like, yo, I'm not posting this shit. Because you have me in a choke. That was when it kind of first started. Like you have me in a choke hold and you want me to post this. You want me to. I'm like, yo, I'm not posting this shit. I'm not posting it. Like, I'm not posting it. Because, for what? Because basically it's just saying like, you want this acceptance or you want these congratulations.
I think it's really all about how you decide to use it. Like Skill said, like it was a couple months where he was in his groove, right? Like I think that social media what it can be for you is you can get into your own personal groove and you can figure out how you want to use it to leverage your status pretty much. You know what I mean? Your brand. Because that's how.
Yeah, that's what it really is. Yeah.
Your brand to new opportunities. You know what I mean? Like Instagram for a couple years, bro, I left my job. I was working security and I left my job, and if it was not for Instagram, and it's not like I knew this was gonna work like that in my favor, but if it wasn't for Instagram, I would not have been able to consistently make money. You know what I mean? I was rich, but it was like people was able to find me.
Yes.
It was like, oh, I need something. Can you do that for me? And like, yes, I can. Consistent cash for 3 years. You know what I mean? So it was just like, it can be what you make it.
No, and that's what I was saying. Like it has its benefits, and I feel like, you know, like the saying when they say you hold the carrot over the horse's mouth or whatever, basically, because it's like it's something you need and it's something that it does benefit me because it helps me grow the brands that I am trying to grow. But at the same time, it's like, oh, I'm helping you, so you're going to see what I want you to see.
Always. That's a fact, though. That's off top.
It's like,
You only gonna see what I want you to see.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, son.
You know one thing as well, just the premise of everything you're talking about, I feel like you're focused on the things you can't control.
Yeah.
That you can't control?
That you cannot control.
Why can't I,
You
though?
cannot control all the girls posting stuff on Instagram. You cannot
But
control.
why can't I control me seeing it?
That's focus on what you can control. That's the same thing the therapist will tell you. Focus on what you can control. What you can control is developing a practice on how you look at social media, developing your intention on before you log into social media, developing who you're following, like how you're unfollowing people. That's great. Like choosing who you
Right, who you following? Yeah.
Actionable practices.
Yes. Yeah. No, definitely. I mean, and that's what I'm trying to do now. Just like kind of filter out I don't want to call them toxins, because they're probably great women.
Yeah.
Distractions though.
Yeah, probably great women. I mean,
Distractions.
Yo,
Distractions, and distractions will do you in.
They will.
side
They'll
note,
distract you from the path.
you just triggered me just now. All right. So, well, I'm gonna go into 2022 with this new regime of this podcast, right? We're in a new under a new mantra, right? So we're under a new mantra, and what I'm doing this year, I'm gonna make it my business to be direct as possible. I'm done sugarcoating. I won't embarrass nobody. I will protect the anonymity. Yo, I will protect it. But you will know I'm talking to you because I'm tired of just people. Like, I'm really tired of people. Like, I got a lot of shit to say. My first thing I want to say, the very first thing, yo, just because she got a BBL, just because she got her body done, doesn't mean she's a bad person. It doesn't
bad
mean,
person?
Yeah, like they judge these, just like you just said, like, yo, she might be like, you said she's not toxic, really. She just got her body. She looks good, like she's showing herself out. That don't mean that there's anything wrong with her.
Oh, no.
That don't mean that she's super insecure. That don't mean none of that, bro.
No, definitely.
Like, they're humans. They're humans, y'all.
Sure.
They're humans.
For sure.
We all have insecurities too. They just had the money to pay to fix it. You're mad at that? That doesn't mean that she's gonna be a bad mother. That doesn't mean that she's gonna be this. That doesn't mean she's gonna be that, bro. Come on, y'all.
That's a fact.
Yo.
That's a fact.
Can we just start respecting people's preferences?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You are a human being that has preferences. Why are you looking at someone else and judging them for theirs?
Yeah, that's a
Exactly.
fact.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, we was having that conversation in the chat. Was it yesterday? In the football chat. And then somebody said, yo, should probably go, I feel bad for these mothers that's coming up in the new age.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, I want to react so bad. Like, I literally fought myself off reacting. Like, I'm here like, I started writing a message. I was like, you know, I'm not gonna write this. I started again. I'm like, yo, son, there's no way you can really feel this way, but it'll look like I'm trying to pick a fight with him because we bump heads a lot. So I'm like,
you condone women getting BBLs.
yes. What if you want to get your body done? Get your body done. That's your money. That's at your own leisure. Like,
That's a long conversation.
let's get into it.
I don't disagree with it. That's a tough conversation.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
Tough conversation. So I just want to say I don't want to really get deep into it. But this is just a couple angles that I see it as. One, I feel like some people can't afford to get their body done, right? And then sometimes it comes off as, okay, the person that can afford to get their body done is showing off their new body, right? So then you have this young lady who paid to get her body done and she looks amazing. Then you have this young lady who's been fighting how her body looked pretty much all her life, and she's grinding in the gym and she's putting in countless amount of hours. But when she goes on social media, she sees a girl who was once 260 and out of shape to now a girl who is 220 with a fat ass, some beautiful titties, and she's on vacation. This girl over here is still fighting and grinding to not necessarily look like her, but to get her body right. So what do we say to this girl over here?
Can I say something for that scenario? It's going to sound cold. In my mind, I was like,
Well, get your money up or get your funny up?
bro, that's the same thing as somebody that drives up to the stoplight, busted Civic, and then a Wraith comes in front of him. Like, those scenarios happen in life all the time. So are you going to tell the person that had the Wraith that you're trying to show off to the person with the Civic? I can afford the Wraith.
Like,
Well, that's kind of different because
it's not. Think about it. So
it comes down to money.
it comes down to money. Yes, it comes down to money, and it also comes down to your consumption, your conditioning. Her consumption is she wants to look at these people. She's doing it to, like, at the end of the day, like, it's an insecurity, but they also do it to themselves. That's like social media, how it's conditioned you a certain way. That falls into the same thing. They looking at
Well,
these
it's
people.
her friend. What if it's her friend? What if she can't afford it, but her friend can?
You should be looking at her like that because you should not be looking at your friends with any type of.
Well, it's not animosity.
It is animosity in a way because the way you just described it, that's animosity. Why does she feel?
Okay, let me put it in better terms. In Madden, you can play a regular game and you can play by the rules. Play by the rules. Of course, in Madden, there are glitches.
Yes.
You can use glitches to win the game.
Yes.
Do you respect it more when you use a glitch to win a game or if you win it fairly?
No, that's cheating. She's not cheating. That's not cheating. Help doing her getting a body. No, it's not.
Wolf, speak on it, buddy. It's cheating.
Some people would
Lou.
say if you know the glitch, use what you know.
Lewis.
No, but listen, yo, this is privilege. So you comparing a video game to privilege. So I have access to something. So you want me to so you telling me
We have access to the glitches. We have
no,
access
listen to me.
use-
We choose not to use it.
Why?
Because it's not credited that the same way.
Exactly.
But no, I don't look, I don't get mad. I get mad at the person if they sit there. See, we going into a whole nother conversation.
Whoa.
You going somewhere?
You going somewhere with it. Keep going. Keep going.
I was gonna say as well in regards to what Lou was saying. That's actually perfect because it's privilege and Madden, right? But at the same time, if your personal thing is I won't go get a BBL, I won't save or anything. I'll go to the gym every day. Make that commitment. That mindset, stay in that commitment.
Right.
When you see the BBL, understand what you're doing.
Right.
And
Right.
wait, just before I lose this thought, just because we both can do something, and one person chooses to and one person doesn't, that makes me a better That doesn't make me a better person.
No, I didn't say that.
So like,
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
so like,
it
you
makes you
saying
better
like-
or not.
So I'm supposed to be Phil's. I'm in a league, right? I'm in a league with niggas. That's all they do, bro. Like literally, that's all they do. I'm not mad. Like y'all choose to do that. I'm not gonna do that. That's just not me. I'm not gonna do that
Why?
because I feel like it's a tarnish to the game. But we're talking about real life. We're not talking about a
This is what
video
we're
game.
talking.
No, we're talking about real life.
It's the same thing.
No,
bro.
because that's privilege. That's like saying,
the
yo,
same thing.
Ish, me and you both have kids, right? You decide to put your kid, and I said we don't. But we both have kids. I put my kid in a prestige school, and you decide to put your kid in a regular basic public school. God forbid, vice versa, either or. Are you mad at the other kid for them having that privilege, that
Nah, it's not
access?
the- no,
you
no,
can't
no.
be mad at them for having that access.
It's not the same thing.
Yes, it is. You just said it, bro. You have access to it. If I have access to something and I'm able to do it,
So he's not cheating.
Yo.
He's not cheating the system.
yo,
He's not cheating the school system.
he's not cheating.
Right.
But he has access to certain things. She's not cheating. She has access to get her body done. That's money. Money is access. That's money. She has access to the money to do that. The other person doesn't. So you'll be mad at them for having access, bro? You can't be mad at that.
This conversation, like I don't know which way to go.
No, I'm telling you, because this. So I've had this conversation, and it goes.
It's sticky.
It goes so many ways too, because then it goes to the point where these same women. And I don't want to sound like I do not have nothing against people who get. I just want to put that out there. I do not have nothing against women who want to get their body done. By all means, if you have the means to do so, then go ahead.
You guys look beautiful.
You look amazing. You look amazing. But you cannot see, and this is what I'm saying, you cannot get your body done and then set your standards to somewhere where they weren't prior to you getting your body done.
And that's society doing. That's not her.
Come on.
That's
you
society
can't-
doing. I did so
do that.
So
Can't
you
do
say you
that.
can't do that, right?
Because now you get your body done now, and this is not for all women, but now you don't want a guy that has a 9 to 5. Now you think that after you got your body done,
That's society.
you need a
norm.
baller.
But yo,
This is what I'm saying.
So I get my body. She gets her body done, right?
Mm-hmm.
She gets her body done. Now she has, because she looks better.
You got access.
She got access to those things.
Is
so
that
now
cheating?
That's not cheating if you have the money, bro.
Yeah, it's not cheating.
It's not cheating. It's just frowned upon. Just because it's frowned upon, I mean,
Not by me.
I think it's. Can I say something real quick? I think it's like it's less. It's you gotta really lean in on your preference. Like you got two different athletes, right? An athlete who worked every day in the gym, and another athlete who took drugs, and that was his.
Thank you. Perfect.
They both balling in the same league, but it really depends on like where do you place your morals and ethics.
Yo,
The nigga who worked
perfect.
in life, he probably gonna get certain privileges that
Perfect.
he attained, all those things.
Perfect.
So it's less about wrong and right, but it's
Perfect.
more about, like, where is this gonna take you?
Yo,
for real?
that was perfect.
You know what I mean? I think that's
Two athletes, one worked their way to where they are, and the other one used a little bit of steroids.
a little supplement, you know?
Whoa, who we looking at now? You looking at homie like,
That's too.
Same league, but
no,
two
same
different
thing.
Nah, it's not the same.
It's the same thing.
Yo, that's to gain an advantage. She's not doing it to gain an advantage.
Yes, she is.
No.
What are you talking about?
No. If somebody has, so I know girls personally that just want to get their breasts done so it'd be more perky, just so it's not sitting like that, so it could be more perky.
But we not talking about.
No, that's your body done, bro. Then it's gonna look like your body's done.
No, but we
know
not
somebody
talking- we not talking-
Why do you think she insecure about that?
Yo.
Because it's society that gives you the upgrade once you do that. It's
Yo.
not like,
Whoa,
I'm gonna do this.
we're not talking about that
Yes, we are.
because you cannot.
So this
You cannot work out to get your tits to look better. So that's why I said we're not talking about that. We talking about when they take the fat from the stomach and they take that same fat and put it in their ass or in their tits.
okay.
That's what we talking about. We talking about transferring fat to other places in the body to make you look sculpted.
Side note: we should not be talking about it because we really don't know what.
Nah.
we should not be talking about
Nah,
this. But go ahead,
we
continue.
see it though.
Yeah, go ahead, continue.
This is
though.
what's displayed to us on a regular day-to-day basis. So you have that same girl who, before the work, she was dating regular Joe Schmo. After the work, now she only date ballers and rappers.
She get more attention. Than
Whoa. What's up with that?
It's money. That's money, bro. Like money makes.
Is that respected? I don't.
It is
and
respected in certain circles.
And I don't disrespect it.
Yo,
It
it's
will never be Claire Huxtable. It's just that simple. You know what I mean? It's like with what she got, she gonna get ball players. She gonna get dick down. She gonna get dick out.
Yes,
She will
absolutely.
never be Claire Huxtable. Maybe she don't want to be.
and
It's good.
And no, Wolf, we can't say that. We can't
This is
say
good. This is good.
I don't know.
that. No, Wolf, we can't
Wolf
say that.
potted. Nah, Wolf potted.
No, we can't.
Wolf
We can't say
No,
that.
he's right.
Talk to
We can't say that because you don't know. She could have did that because she wanted to do it, and then she's like, "Yo,
What's
I really don't want to be in that scene. I don't want to be in that scene, and I can be a wife. Girls can get their body done and be a wife. That's
Oh, I'm not
possible.
saying that. Don't have.
That's what.
I'm
how
not
it
taking the
sounds.
opposite side.
So you're making it seem like if a girl gets her body done, her status goes all the way up. That's what she aims for. Like
Bro.
that's her agenda. That's not always the agenda.
No.
That's what.
Know, get their body done and it's not in that scene. Question. Just give it an answer.
One, I know one off the top. That's the only girl I know with her body done.
That's a good question.
That's the only girl that I know with her body done, and it's
How
one.
many girls you know with their body done?
One.
That's a lie.
Who else I know with their body done?
We had somebody on our pod.
That's what I'm talking about. She's not in that. She's not fucking no ball players.
Oh, Wolf, he's crazy.
It's not only limited to ball.
The
Yo, she's
young
not
lady
fucking-
we talk about, first of all, she's a bottle girl and a bartender. I love her to death.
Nah, let's keep it a
Let's keep it real though.
Yo.
She's in that scene.
But she's
heavy.
Yes.
But she is not out there exploiting people, and she's not there trying to.
No, we never said that. Yo, you putting something
wait,
nasty on us right now. Yo,
I said she was running tricks on
you putting something nasty on us.
And she's not saying, yo, I got to deal with a whole upper nigga because of this.
Bro,
she's
she
not.
put a cheat code in the game, bro, to get advantage. That's what she did. This GTA, my nigga. She put
Yo.
the unlimited gun.
Left,
code,
right.
bro.
Yo, money.
Right, left, down, up.
But money is that though. Money is that. Money is a cheat code. Like let's call it being a bean. Money is a cheat code. Yes.
Well, if you want to use it that way.
Yeah, if you want to use it, people do, and it's a part of the
people
game.
do.
But it's
Some
not.
people do.
It's not us to judge them and be like, nah, they.
I agree.
I'm not judging.
Yeah, I'm not judging.
No,
Whoa,
that's what I'm
stop
saying.
putting that on
No,
us.
no,
You
I'm not
putting some
saying y'all-
nasty stuff. Clear your things up. You putting nasty
I'm not
stuff
putting that on y'all. I'm not putting that on y'all.
You saying some nasty stuff.
I'm just saying in general. Right? I'm just saying in general.
We're not judging
I
them.
know
We had
people
nothing against them.
that say, yo, oh, they're super. they just said a lot of things that just rubbed me the wrong way in that moment.
That's true.
And I was like, yo, that doesn't make them a bad person because they got their body done.
Women, if we keeping it a buck.
No, that's real. That's real shit. You want to talk about it? Yo, a lot of niggas, yo, they jealous of the woman because women are winning. Shout out to the queen.
Nah, they are winning.
Shout out my baby for passing that test too. She's certified. But yo,
good.
yeah. But yo, they are winning, son.
But you don't feel a way when they ask for more out of a man because of what they
Because of
what they got enhanced to their body.
because of their
Do you
enhancements.
feel any way towards that or no?
Yeah, I feel a way towards it, but I don't personalize it. It's what society said. I blame it on society, not them.
You blame it on society or the internet?
Society's controlled by the internet. Society's controlled by the internet. You consume what they want you to consume. We went over this. This is our third time going over this. They control what you consume. All you see is twerking, pit bulls, and a little bit of football. That's all you see. That's all you see. Society control. But see,
Now, I don't think that's really society because
Not like where he was going with that though.
it's not being shown anywhere. Because like if you live a regular, like if you live a life off of the internet, without the internet.
my son Jeff,
Doesn't have no internet.
no social medias. He cut his social media off in 2013.
That's lit. Shout out to him.
Yo, he's good, yo.
Bro.
He's good. I ain't gonna lie.
That's the most blunt nigga you meet, the most straightforward you meet. That's also the most disconnected you meet in the sense of like what's going on in society.
Yeah, well, you know.
He don't know what's going on. Am I bugging? Ish, no, that's his roommate. Nigga, he don't know what's going on. And he wants to be that way though. That's the way he wants to be. He's like, yo, like all that's not for me. Like
I understand. I mean, I totally understand that.
so like society does control your thinking and what you see, bro. And society's controlled by the internet. The internet controls what you consume, and that makes your norm and part of your society.
So without the internet, do you think I would see
No.
right?
No,
Finish it though.
Yeah, without the internet, do you think I would see all of these women on a day-to-day basis and spend most of my time on my phone? I wouldn't.
at all.
Yeah, not as many.
Nah,
I would be a lot more kind of like
Pop the bottle of
clear-headed.
champagne.
That's what it sounds like.
I'll be a lot more clear-headed and I would have my focus on other things.
That's 100% true.
Do you read it all? Do you meditate?
Yeah, I got 2 books that I've been reading. I've been going back and forth with the 2 books. Yo, you know what's mad shit has happened to me mentally. I found out like to myself that I haven't read in so long that I'm like,
Can't read.
yo, no, I can still, I can still read. But I'm reading the book and I'm like, you know what? In my mind, I'm like, yo, I would get this message so much better if it was an audio.
Audible.
An audio book.
Audible, the app.
So, but what I also realize is that when I'm reading, I'm using more like of my brain
Yeah.
because I'm reading and then I'm have to comprehend to myself on what I'm reading rather than just listening to it and it's just going in and I'm comprehending like that. When I'm reading, I'm like, oh, so this is what this means. It's new words that I haven't seen in so long. I'm like, oh, okay, so that's what that means. But I'm like, yo, I haven't read it so long, and I'm in school, and the kids are not reading. So all of the books that we read with the kids, it's all audio. So the kids are listening.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. When homie said he missed 28 assignments, he's missing 28 assignments, bro.
Yo,
And
shit
then
is fucked. Shit is fucked. Yeah,
yo, Ish, and
shit is fucked up.
Ish, his response was like, and? That's literally what he said. I was like, yo, my nigga.
Shit is fucked. Yo, shit is fucked up.
Yo, son, he said, and. We in the meeting. I'm just looking at him like, what can I say to him?
This is the student that said this?
Yeah,
Student athlete.
He said, and.
He said, and. He said, and.
Y'all still gonna let me play.
Oh, no, you're not playing the next game, though.
yeah.
You're not playing the next game, though. Nah, so he was wilding. He lost his rabbit picking mind, bro. He was wilding today. But
Yo, so to close this out, I know we touched a little bit on music.
we didn't touch
New
on it.
artists, because you talked about music. And,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So as far as albums of the year, your top 3 albums. Unfortunately, I went through my albums, my iTunes, and J. Cole didn't even crack my top 3 albums, and that's supposed to be my favorite rapper.
My top
Yeah.
3 albums are yeah, I might have to keep it real.
Get a buck.
Yeah, Donda's one.
Number
Like,
1?
Yeah, I play that a lot. Like I still listen to it.
I listen to Donda today.
Yeah, I play that often. About like there's like 8-9 songs that like I play them in sequential order, and the
Wow.
shit's a body bag like every single time. With a nice blunt.
Wow, I didn't know that.
And that's that new weed too.
But
so
you didn't like it when it first came out, though?
I did like it when it first came out.
You did?
Yeah, I said I liked it. I said that Drake's was just more relatable. So like CLB was just like it's just cool. Like you can play it in any situation.
Yeah.
With Donda, I'm just like I really go into a trance. I really zone out when I listen to it. Like the production on that shit is like A1.
Wow.
Like the production on that shit just takes you to a different place. The only song I don't like is the Donda chant. Really, that shit just creep me out.
Yeah.
That Donda chant is his mom's heartbeat, right?
I didn't.
Well, that shit-
I didn't need to know that.
That shit kind of blew you.
Well, I read that Donda chant was he took the pulse of the final moments of his mom's life and made the Donda chant.
This nigga is the most creative.
That's crazy.
He's like in a different light hemisphere. From
That's
us.
really crazy, honestly.
But Donda, Moneybagg Yo's album,
Wow.
I bumped that like heavy.
You might be our Southern rep.
Shut up,
Yeah,
nigga.
you and Wolf.
Nah, Wolf the real Southern rap,
Yeah,
nigga.
facts.
And what told me that? Damn, why the hell? King's Disease too.
Oh,
King's Disease
nah,
too.
shit.
That's
That wasn't the
straight.
last one you put out, though. That was one before.
That was the one before, yeah.
Cole's album is definitely the best album of the year.
Cole's album. So I'm. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Maybe my mind is messed. Cole used to be my nigga.
Come out in 21? Was it early?
Yeah, he came out in 21.
Big Sean?
Yeah, he came out. It wasn't.
I didn't listen to it.
But Big Sean is 2 for me and Donda's 3. And that's crazy.
Who was one?
I
Cole.
Oh, Cole. Okay.
I wouldn't put Drake on the list like that.
Yeah. So I had Drake number 1. I had It's gonna be weird as hell. I had Folarin 2 at number.
Fire. That's
Oh, word. All right. So I'm not tripping.
was fire.
That's a good album though.
That's my shit. Yeah. I had Folarin 2, and then I had Benny. I know it's gonna sound weird as hell.
Oh, you had that one there?
Yeah.
The-
Pyrex. Yeah. I don't know why I saw it. I don't know. Oh, Joe Budden had played it on his podcast.
It's new.
Yeah, Benny the Butcher came out early in
Came out early.
2021.
This was the green. It's a green cover art.
Yeah, like a Grinch, like a cartoon
Yeah.
person as a
That was
cover
like
art.
some old shit he had like revamped.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, Joe Budden had played it on his podcast, and then I downloaded that song, and then that song led me to the entire album. I ended up downloading the whole album, so I run like seven to 8 songs off of the album. I think it's like 10 of them. And then as far as I only mess with 2 new artists. I'm not even sure if Young Blue came out in 2020 or 2021.
Yeah. He
2019?
I think he bust in 2020 though. Like he became like Young Blue in 2020.
When he made the song with Drake, that was 2019?
It's 2020.
Oh yeah, so that's when I first heard about Young Blue.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm bugging now. I heard about Young Blue before that. But I messed with Young Blue and as far as new artists, my man Mr. Chicken. I think Mr. Chicken's from New York too. I messed with Mr. I gotta send you his stuff.
I bet.
Yeah, Mr. Chicken. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think he's from New York. Not from Brooklyn, probably the Bronx. But I listened to a lot of his music all of a sudden. And I listened to, and like I said, this is probably because I listened to the podcast, but Gilly Sons. I listened to Gilly Sons.
I didn't know they rap.
Yeah, Mac and Cheese. Yeah, I listen to Mac and Cheese.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, Mac and Cheese, they from Philly. It's Gilly Sons. So I listen to them a lot now too.
For me, new artists I listen to, Moray. He's not really that new, but he's like new to the scene.
I heard him.
Moray's pretty dope. Baby Keem, I fuck with Baby Keem. I fuck with Keem.
That's a hip hop artist?
Yeah.
Kendrick's artist.
Kendrick's little cousin. That's his little cousin too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Kendrick's little cousin. He's not that new, but like he's now going on a lot of people's radar. Don Toliver, I fuck with him heavy.
Oh
too.
yeah, I listen to him because of Joe too.
Yeah. Oh, word?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with him. I like his melodic play.
Yeah.
I've never heard anything bad about Don Toliver.
Nah, never. Only great things, honestly. That's what drew me to him. I was like, damn, they feel this way about bro?
He's from the West Coast.
Who, Don Toliver? I think
Yeah,
he's from
right.
Houston.
He's from Houston.
He from Houston.
He is from Houston.
From Houston, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the South has got the game in the
What
chokehold.
did y'all think about Tyler's album?
Oh,
It was cool. It was cool. He bodied that shit. He rapped.
My favorite album of the year. I ain't gonna-
Seriously?
Yes, over Cole, over everything.
All right, wait a second. So, this is my sister's first year in high school, and she's kind of finding her own identity. So she came home, and she's like, "Yo, do you listen to Tyler the Creator?" And I said, "Nah." I said, I just started slandering the nigga OD, like, honestly. I feel so bad after she told me she loved him. So I'm like, yo, honestly, personally, I think he's a weirdo. I started wilding. Right. So I'm like, yo, I think he's a weirdo. I think he prides himself on being the most weirdest person on this planet Earth. And honestly, his music doesn't really catch my attention. I'm like, why'd you ask though? She said, oh, never mind. I'm like, nah. I'm like, tell me. I'm like, what happened? She was like, oh, I just wanted to tell you that's my favorite artist. And I love him. And I wanted you to buy a poster of him so I could put it up in my room. Yo, I felt so bad. So I kind of retracted my host. I didn't retract my whole statement. I'm like, yo, it's crazy because my old college roommate, Danny,
Loved him.
loved him. And he used to play him. And I used to be like, Danny, like, where do you find enjoyment in this music?
What year was this?
This was 2000,
13.
13, 14. He was rocking with some dude named Earl Sweatshirt.
Now, Earl Sweatshirt is nice, though.
Of course. He about to drop too.
So,
Gonna drop in a couple days.
Oh, that's fine.
so my roommate was putting me on to this music. Earl Sweatshirt, Tyler, the Creator. That's the first time I heard of him. And I'm just like, Danny, this music is really weird.
Yeah.
And Danny was like, yo, I think this is the best shit ever. And my sister sound just like what he was saying. And she was like, yo, can I, like, we're driving. She's like, yo, can I play some music so you can see like what he's doing nowadays?
And when was this?
This happened 2 weeks ago.
So she played off the album?
She played it off the new album.
Okay.
Nah. I'm just like, yo, Nia, I'm like,
You sure it was the new album?
she played some old cuts.
Okay.
But then she played a couple off of, she said, he just came out with an album. That's the poster that she wanted. She wanted to,
Did you get it?
Came with a passport or something?
yes.
You got it for her?
I got a poster, yeah.
That's
And
good.
she put it up. But I'm like, yo, you enjoy this? And so the school that she goes to is like a real artsy school. They let the students sit on the floor and wait for their classes because they want them to feel one with the school. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, Nia, I'm like, how'd you find out about this? And she's like, yo, the kids in my class listened to him and they told me to download some of his stuff. So I downloaded all his music and I love him. And I'm like,
Oh, you love him.
yo,
I wasn't expecting that. Yeah.
what the hell?
But I can understand it, though, because, like,
Be like that.
I remember you told me that Nia wanted to produce at one point. Does she still want to?
I
His sister.
guess. She likes some girl named Billie Eilish.
Oh,
Billie
Eilish.
Eilish.
I always call her English.
Wait, y'all know her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, she's dope, bro.
Amazing.
She's weird for me, but the music's there though.
Yeah, the music.
The music's there?
It's definitely there. Not for me, but it is there.
To me, she's like
Oh,
like
shit. That shit caught me off guard.
white girl, young white girl, but she's so talented.
Now she
But why is her logo,
somebody hanging.
yeah, what's
I said,
going
It's
on?
not for me, bro. It's really not for me. Bro.
But the music?
Like real white, but she's
She's
Yo, my
hard.
sister started to scare me a little bit. I'm like, yo, you could talk to me? Because the two back-to-back, so it started off with Billie Eilish,
Yeah. No, that's real. That's
and then she hit me on the back end with Tyler.
valid, though.
you're like, where is Drake?
I'm like, whoa, all right, yo, if you ever need to talk to me, if you're going through anything,
valid.
yo, you can talk to me because she's like, nothing's going on. I'm just like, yo, Nia, you just told me about Billie Eilish. I went on, because everything she tell you about, I go online.
Look at her music videos. You're gonna really be concerned,
It's wild,
man. How
demonic stuff going on.
something like that? You know what I
I had a feeling because she wanted a T-shirt.
Like 18.
mean? She young as shit.
Oh, she young like that?
Yeah, she young as shit.
Yo, she said, yo, I want a T-shirt. I went on Amazon. I typed in Billie Eilish t-shirt.
See the nigga hanging. You was
Yeah, I'm like, yo. I called Nia. I'm like, I said, Nia, but most of the shirts is like somebody hanging. She said, yeah, that's just what she does.
Yo, bro, crazy how youth is, bro.
Wait,
Youth the same way.
wait, what?
We was. It just looks different.
I love G-Unit.
Exactly. But think about it, right? Think as a parent. Why does my kid want to be outside shooting guns all day?
Yo.
Why does my son want a bulletproof vest? Do you have really beef outside? Like, why do you want a bulletproof vest? You're 11 years old.
Niggas dying everywhere with 50 Cent, bro.
Yo, so think about it, like, it's the same thing.
Everywhere, bro. Including him. Shit.
Yo, I don't know. It's like, so I'm shocked that y'all even knew about Billie Eilish. Yeah. Like, that's
The music is good though. Like,
wow.
For me.
That shocked the hell out of me. That y'all even knew who she was. Like, I had no idea.
Pop artist.
But she not like Katy Perry though.
No, not at all. She got a lot of edge to her. You know what I mean? She's like.
You said Katy Perry shows your age.
She not out no more. Katy done. Katy was hot,
That's
yo.
the white girl he has to reference to.
Yeah.
it's like him saying Miley Cyrus.
Yo, oh Miley. Yo.
No.
Yeah, Katy Perry was like the closest I've gotten. That's what I told my sister. I said, yo, it's a girl named Katy Perry. She came out with this song called Fireworks. I said, that's the closest I've gotten. Her and Miley Cyrus, Born in the USA, was the closest that I've gotten to that.
Yeah, this ain't that.
Oh, this is not that.
Nah, this
Nah,
ain't that.
nah, the new pop, but there's different subgenres in pop. So like, just like the subgenres in hip hop, like there's.
She's doing like R&B.
Nah, she's doing like
You gotta let
dark.
it. It's dark, and the videos really bring it context.
The melodic shit, like think melodic Janae Aiko type vibe, but
Oh, it's slow music. That's what I don't get. I mean,
Yeah, with the dark shit, bro.
So
it's kind of weird to me, man.
going into the new year, the pod is transitioning. We have officially.
Until Ish?
Nah, me and Ish got me.
tell me right now.
No, me and Ish got. Nah, me,
Tell me right now.
nah, me and Ish gonna have a.
Speaks, I'll learn about it.
Nah, Ish gonna learn about everything on the ride home because we ride home together.
Oh, okay.
So he's gonna learn about all the moves that's happening in the next like 2-3 weeks.
Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah. So the next couple of weeks, you'll see like a transition within the pod. Like you'll notice it. I don't got to say what it is, but you'll notice it.
Yeah.
It's official. Theo the Great. Now we spoke about it. Why are you so shocked? Why do you act so shocked? So this is crazy, son. Yo, son. No. Me and Theo had a thorough conversation about this. A thorough conversation. Here we go. Theo's still a part of the podcast. He's just not one of the main personalities on the podcast anymore. He still helps with the brand and he still helps with the ideas and the content. He just lives in Atlanta and that commute back and forth is just dramatic. It's crazy.
That makes sense.
Yo, don't do that because we had a whole press conference about him leaving. You forgot about that, right?
I just thought we could have set this up.
Nah.
You're absolutely right though. As you said, you're gonna be more direct this year.
Yeah. There's no more sugarcoating this year. If I got a problem with you, I mean I say your name, but you gonna know I'm talking to you.
And we don't have a problem with Theo the Great.
Nah, we got no problem with Theo the Great. Theo the Great's pissing me the fuck off though. But we have no problems with
I
him.
know that for sure.
Yeah, he's pissing me the fuck off. But that's something else. But me and Theo is cool. The real Theo is cool. It's just that he realized that he's in Atlanta, so the change had to happen eventually. So as you can see, it's me and Train running the show. I'm also trained than me.
This went better than I expected, man.
I told you that we could do this.
I just hope, and this is the thing with podcasts, I hate getting like backlash. And
It's a part of the game, though.
Yeah, but sometimes things may come off on the pod that I don't have time to explain myself on how. Like I know because when this comes out and
the whole ass situation.
oh man, I'm gonna get flamed up. I'm gonna get flamed up. Like because I know I have like 3 or 4 friends who's gotten work done. Friends.
This is what I say, bro. You let them know in advance. I may say something. No, that's real, son.
Yo.
No, that's important. That's very important.
See some things in the next couple of
What
days.
I've learned, right? since that whole debacle with me going on that rant, what I've learned, although I did let the people know in advance that I was with, other than one person, I let one person know in advance, the other two I didn't let know. But whatever. Let them know in advance before the episode comes so they're not, it's just a shock value of it that hurts them. It's not really because what you typically say comes from a genuine place and they know that it doesn't come with no malice behind it.
Yeah, it's no like.
So you let them know, yo, I said something on air that may offend you, but this is what I really mean.
Yeah.
And that just
and I'm going to say I was piggybacking off Wolf anyway. Like I was just like trying to elaborate. I was trying to get his point across more than anything.
Shout out for Wolf too, because nigga Wolf, I didn't know. I guess Trey and Wolf had a conversation before I walked in. Yo, so like Wolf fit right in. I was like, all right, Wolf. Nigga. Wolf came in, he came in hot too. Like, hey, that nigga hot in my ears. I'm like, oh, all right, cool.
That shit was amazing.
Yeah. That was amazing. But with the pod, there's a lot of things that's coming. A lot of things. Also, I do want to do a shout out. It's two things, real quick, because we about to get up out of here. Yeah. First, I want to be like, yo, what happened in our last pod with Yanni and the way she expressed herself. She was not saying that COVID was fake. She was not saying COVID was not real. She was not saying that she did not believe in COVID. She said the way that the CDC and the government is handling COVID is very irresponsible and it's putting people at risk more. She's saying that, yo, the vaccinated people are getting sick also, and that it's affecting everybody, and the way the CDC is paying it out that you really don't need it, and that people are losing their jobs when you're still getting sick anyways, with or without the vaccine. That's all she was saying. She was not saying that, yo, COVID is a fake and it's made up and people aren't dying and things like that to the third. So let's be mindful to what she said. I just wanted to clear that up first and foremost. Secondly, my niggas at the You Good podcast, I fuck with y'all. Y'all my brothers. Y'all doing a big thing with this award show that y'all having on the 29th, the You Goody Award Show.
There's a butt coming.
Nah, there's no butt.
Oh.
Nah, there's no butt coming. Oh, that's crazy that y'all think this.
Yeah, because usually you start off with something good, and then you say but. Yeah.
Nah. I'm not gonna leave with love this time.
Nah, they really doing their thing over there though.
Nah, for reals, I'm
consistent.
Like they consistent as hell, and I'm really proud of them. I'm happy for them. They have a live show. Yeah. It's not even a live show. It's an award show based around their actual pod. Mm-hmm. And that is just super dope. Like, y'all all gonna be the first ones to do it.
Yeah.
So I'll give y'all that credit.
Here it goes.
Nah. Y'all all the first one to do it, and y'all deserve that credit. Just like we did the charity game together, we was the first one to do that. Yeah, and that credit is all that's gonna be with us. Y'all all the first ones to do that, yo. So y'all get that credit. Y'all earned that, bro. Y'all do y'all fucking thing. January 29th. Yeah. The link is in their bio on the Syndicated Entertainment page. The link is in their bio. Stop. Yo, just check that out. And just be prepared for what's going to happen. It's going to happen quick too with the podcast. Just bear with us. It's going to happen quick. Yeah. It's going to be a swift change. And just know it's all for the better for the podcast.
What was Obama's theme? Change is good?
Yeah, changes.
Can I give the closing statement?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, hell yeah.
Can they hear me, Wolf?
For sure.
All right, so.
Wait. You got anything else you want to say before you get in?
No, I'm straight. You good.
All right, so this is the Real is Real podcast. I go by the name of Skills alongside my co-host.
DJ Train.
We got Wolf in the back and Ish.
Word, yo.
And this is one message I just want to send to everybody this year. Focus on the truth. Not the way you experienced it, not just the way someone said it to you. Look for the truth. What is the truth? What are the things that are going to move you forward? What are the things that you have told yourself that are lies? Be honest with yourself. Focus on the truth this year. And if you do that, you're going to be able to get to wherever you want to. So as we start the new year, don't fall into the trap of staying in your comfort zone or staying in the perceptions that keep you happy. Focus on the truth, and whatever changes that brings about, make those changes, because 2022, I really feel is going to be a great year. And that's it.
Yo, Ish, every time that you give one of your speeches, bro, every time you give you a remark, yo, son, listen, you're really good at this shit, bro.
Yeah, he is really good.
Like, you're really, really good at it. Like, I said it last time at your house, bro. We finished the conversation at Ish crib, and we ended off with a prayer. Ish led the prayer. Nah, the real shit, son. Real shit.
Yo, y'all friendship is on a whole other level. And I'm tight. We ain't got to talk about this new strand of weed y'all niggas is smoking. We'll do that shit on the next pod, yo.
Yo, this is the Real is Real podcast. We gonna holler at y'all.